Huh. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a flagpole out of that. Well, there it is on the sawhorses. Before I can use it though, I gotta do some work to it. First thing I gotta do is cut this off the end of it. Get rid of all these little clamps and stuff that's on it. Clamp the bottom down there. I'm going to probably add another piece of pipe to it. Okay, I have the other end welded onto the thing now. It comes out to be about 34 feet long. I have it sanded and ready to prime, and then I'm gonna wait and do the final painting on it tomorrow. Well, now I have it primed. It turned out pretty good, even the joint where I welded it. This is where I made the weld to weld the two pieces together. I've chamfered them both off at about 45-degree angle and then filled it in. It turned out pretty good. I got a couple little pits in it here and there, but realistically, you can't even tell where I did that. This is going to be the part that holds the rotating part of my flag. This is the axle of a wheel that I will show you in a bit. This is going to go down into there with a wheel on it. And then there's a wheel on here with bearings that will rotate and let the flag rotate around the pole without getting tangled. I've got this bearing out now. Now I got to put one of these in there. This has a smaller ID than this one. And this fits the end of this shaft. Okay, now I've got the new bearing in there. Now the part that holds the flag will be mounted right here. So I'll build something this thick with a bracket on it that'll hold the pulley for the flag. It'll be out here. Hey, I want to show you what I fabricated for the part of the flagpole that will allow the flag to rotate completely around it without it getting tangled up or the cords or the rope getting tangled up. So this is one of the parts I had to weld up and fabricate. I'm not a very good welder, but I am a really good caulker. So I'm gonna go back and caulk all this stuff and paint it, and I'll come back and show you what the final thing looks like. This is a piece of the pipe. This is gonna hold this pulley that I fabricated on my lathe. It's just a piece of plastic, and I used one of the hoverboard bearings in this. This is the two axles, or this is what is left of the second axle. Both axles look like this. I cut the first one off, and I turned it on the lathe to where it's small enough to fit into my bearing here, like that, all the way through. So then this will go into this part right here, like this. Then there'll be a bolt through it and a lock nut. I'll tighten that up in a minute. So then this is going to be the top of it. This is going to hold my cutout eagle. This will right here, this goes like this into one of the hubs, like that. So I got to go like this. Then the top goes on, like that. Now the screws and bolts make it center. I'm going to put the nuts down. You need about 4 hands to handle this thing. So then we have lock nuts going on here. I'm going to cut these off, and then I'm going to put a little piece of plastic or a piece of metal over this hole right here, caulked down and sealed down with this, so that this thing will be watertight. I'm also going to put a little caulk bead right there. But this goes into the top of the flagpole. It rotates very freely. And then my eagle will go right here when I get it. I want to show you the final part that's going to go on top of the pole. The gray part is what I fabricated. I have a laser cut aluminum eagle mounted to that. And I also have a solar powered light. But this all rotates around the top of the pole. Okay, let me show you what we're going to do here. I built this contraption that will cradle the pole. It will be strapped to another tractor. I have some boards that will also go over the top of that and lock it into that channel right there, but still allow it to slip down the pole. So I have the pole raised up, and when the other tractor gets here, we will strap that to it, cradle it around the pole. The idea is, as that he pulls forward, this pole will raise up. Now down here at the bottom, obviously there's going to be a point in time as he's rotating this pole upward, it's going to become top heavy. So I have the base here strapped to the part that's concreted into the ground with enough slack to allow it to tilt up. At least that's the plan, we'll see. We may have to go at it more than one time. At this point I already have the lower ring on with a lower pulley on it. Coming good. No, you're good. Need to go that way.
That nipple's not grabbing it.
This way, come this way just a little bit. That's good. All right, let me put the blocks across the top now. All right. Perfect. I was going to put a set screw in this, but I ain't going to do it. It ain't coming out of there. All right. Tilt it a little, tilt it down. There you go. I'm going to strap it to your bucket where you can pick it up now. I need to go get a long level. Come forward a little bit. You just gotta, as you go down, you're gonna have to go back a little bit. Back up. All right, down. All right. I'm gonna just kind of hold the flag out. Yeah. All right. You got it.